going on, gamers? Blurred Realms Gaming here, along with Shiny Sylveon Productions. Wearing his, on Wednesdays we wear a pink Pokemon shirt. And we're going to discuss what we think about the new Pokemon that were released here recently. Yungoos, Pikipek, and Grubbin, my personal favorite. I'm going to be running a Grubbin, Spider-Man all day. I feel like he's going to turn out to be some partiality of electric type, and he's going to become a better version of Joltik's evolution, Galvantula. I feel like he's going to become a better one of those, but he's going to be more like beetle or butterfly, kind of, because his body looks like he's got that cocoon around him almost, but then his, like, I guess you want to say pincers, look like an ohm reader, like for your car. And I just think it's really, and he hangs around power plants. That's just, it's too obvious that he's going to evolve into some sort of electric type. But the thing I'm most excited for is that we have Pikipek, who now has the new ability, Stakeout, which personally I like.
Yungoos has Stakeout.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Pikipek has Skill Link, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's Bird Satan.
It is Bird Satan. It's like bringing, for those of you who play Monster Hunter, it's like bringing the young Gargwa into Pokemon. What happens when you take the worst parts of a Rathian and a Yonkuku and throw in a Sonic Bomb full of hate?
Yeah, Gargwa.
But, Yungoos. I'm really excited for Yungoos, even though I don't really like its design because I'm not really trying to be rude, but it does look like Donald Trump. I mean, it looks like Donald Trump.
Probably the ugliest thing in the universe.
I'm not going to go there. That's my own personal opinion, and I'm not ranting about that today. I'm not making a rant video. We're making a Pokemon response video. So, excuse my knee, my fat, ugly knee. I've already decided that, not competitively outside of game, but in game, for the first couple gyms, I am going to be running Popplio, Grubbin, Pikipek, Yungoos, and Nekoala. I haven't decided about the other one. I can't remember its name. The rock puppy. Do you remember his name? Iwanko. I can't decide about him because to me he kind of looks like what would happen. It looks like a knockoff of what would happen if we got a rock type evolution to me. I just don't like that. I mean, he may serve to be a lot better than his appearances to me, but that's my own personal opinion. Don't shoot me in the face with flaming rocket launchers that shoot swords. I don't know. What's your favorite of the new three? Well, new five, I guess.
My favorite is Bird Satan, Pikipek.
I can see it. I can definitely see it. Skill Link is a really good ability, especially for how I'm assuming the Pokemon is going to be built. Mm-hmm. Because he sounds like a woodpecker, so I'm assuming he's going to be either attack and speed or special attack and speed. I feel like attack and speed because of a more physical build.
I think it's going to become the next Talonflame.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Pokemon that everyone has.
And I feel like evolution-wise, too, just the appearance of his evolution. Because it starts off as this cute little chick-like creature, and I feel like it's just going to be like, whoa. He hit puberty, and then he's going to become adult, and he's going to look like he walked out of prison doing nothing but weightlifting all day long. He's going to be jacked, and he's going to be an extreme speed physical attacker, which I feel like he's going to be an extreme speed physical attacker. Not the move extreme speed, but jacked speed.
Brock, what's extreme speed, Brock? It's like, extreme speed is when a Pokemon's speed goes to the extreme.
Dun, dun, dun!
So creative, Brock.
I don't know, I'm really excited for Nekoala because I'm a big insomniac sometimes, a lot of times.
90% of the time?
Yeah. And I like the irony of me using, and irony might not be the best word for this situation, but I like the idea of me using a Pokemon that is perpetually asleep. And I feel like it's going to be another Pancham to Pangoro effect with that guy. He's going to look like the Koala Emperor fusion from freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Oh my god.
And I feel like he's going to be more of a special attacker, though, because of his whole sleep thing. But then again, he could go more physical because they insinuate that he uses his little barrel drum log to attack and to balance on and stuff. I don't know. I think it's got a lot of prospect to it. It's got a lot of potential. All of the new Pokemon have a lot of potential. But if I had to pick a favorite, I would probably say Nekalala. Close behind that is Poplio, and then Grubbin. Favorite Mega, though, without a doubt, Lunala. Lunala is just beautiful. I thought you were getting Sun.
No. I'm getting in.
Okay, we'll have a perfect balance then, because you and Drew, or no, Jenny and Drew are getting Sun, and me and you are getting Moon.
Yeah.
Also, the freaking Battle Royales. We watched that video and I got goosebumps. And it was crazy. It was awesome. I like the idea of it, and we've needed it for a long time. I really think we have.
Congrats to Duncan Niki for getting the Pokemon Company to make a new battle format.
Yeah, there was a big push there, wasn't there? I really like it because I feel like it's going to get super competitive and everybody's going to be really on edge while they're playing. But it's also going to create a lot of conflict during the battles because the way we were planning on doing it, Drew was going to have Litten, Josh was going to have Litten, I was going to have Poplio, and Jenny was going to have Rowlet. So I'm going to be a big target. So I don't know how that's going to play out, because I want a Battle Royale as soon as we can with our just base Pokemon.
It's going to depend on speed, really.
Yeah, because if I can outspeed you guys, I can maybe one-hit KO, or at least do a lot of damage with Water Gun. But then again, Jenny's probably going to be after me just because of type advantages. But you never know, it could work anyway. I feel like they were really rounded Pokemon this time around. Like, there's definitely a Pokemon for everybody. And the fact that I want to use 5 of the Pokemon in my starting team, I feel like everybody's got a Pokemon, and everybody not just has their own Pokemon, but they can like all the Pokemon that have been released so far.
Even Donald Trump Jr.
Donald Trump Jr. is, I feel like he's going to turn into a freaking, like, his body is going to be, when he evolves, is going to be like a mix between a Serperior and a evolution of Zigzagoon. Lanoon. Because he's got that kind of ferrety feel about him. And I like that they brought the ferret ferociousness into his appearance. Like, he's even got the sharp, jagged teeth, and he eats like there's no tomorrow, which I can relate. And I just feel like he's going to come out really boss. I don't feel like he's going to be one of those Zigzagoons or
his
Poochyena
is probably, like, even if he's useless, his new ability that has been introduced is going to completely change the game.
Oh, yeah.
Competitively.
You don't even have to use him. Just having that move, and you can set it up right, like, it's going to make your opponent so much more cautious about their switch-ins. And I guarantee you there's going to be multiple occasions where they'll forget about it, and they'll be like, oh, he's switched in the normal type. Let me switch in my fighting type. And then they get hit with some kind of dark type move that he learned, because I feel like he's going to become dark type. He's going to have some kind of dark typing. And they just get wrecked.
I just hope I don't get struck by lightning.
I feel like he's going to be a boss player. He's going to be heavy. He's going to be a really heavy hitter. Along with Pick-a-Peck. I feel like Pick-a-Peck is going to be one of the top ones that's run a lot competitively. And this time around, I feel like the legendaries feel less like OP godlike Pokemon and more like usable Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like before, we really had Pokemon that were legendary Pokemon that were legendary. They were godlike. They were incredible with high stats and specialized towards one thing so much that they could be built perfectly and just sweet teams and stuff. But I feel like we have really functional, rounded legendaries this time around. Especially with Solgaleo, blew everybody's mind because he's weak to fire, and he's the Pokemon that symbolizes the sun. But there's a video that explains that. I think I'll put it in the link. Credit to Dookie Shed. He actually explains it really well. I suggest you watch it. Also, I like Lunala's design. I feel like it could have been a little better, but I really like Lunala's design, and I haven't really seen where the inspiration for it comes from yet, but I feel like it's a good design. I don't feel like it's one of these stupid legendaries like with Black 2 and White 2. Not many people like the fusion legendaries because they just look so weird and had weird typings and move sets and stuff like that. But one thing I'm not looking forward to, but I am looking forward to at the same time, is how the trainers have the bracelets with the little diamond, and there's certain pictures where it insinuates that there are different colored diamonds and all this other kind of stuff. People are saying it's going to be fusion evolutions. I don't think it's going to be that, and Josh doesn't think it's going to be that because of the whole thing about how we have player customization again and how they would have to create Sprite for every single male and female character customization along with the sprite for that fusion of that Pokemon for however many Pokemon they were going to do it. And what I know of so far, I may be mistaken, there's at least 3 different skin tones and 4 different outfits per gender at this point. So
that's way too many.
That's a lot. That is way too many. I just don't think they're going to do it because it was shot down as soon as it was brought up in the manga. Nobody liked it. I think it's a stupid thing because it takes away the whole bond between...
More likely it's going to be Pokemon Burst Evolution like what we see in Pokemon Tournament.
I would like to see the Burst Evolution, especially with Machamp. I like Machamp's Burst Evolution. It's really gorgeous, and it makes me think of Red Hulk for whatever reason. But I mean, it's probably pretty obvious because he's jacked, and when Red Hulk goes Red Hulk, he's ridiculous. Magearna, now I have high hopes for Magearna, but I feel like it's going to become another Deontay, where it's huge for a short amount of time and it just dies off.
No, it's probably going to be huge in Battle Royales because whenever a Pokemon faints,
God, yes,
it gains special attack. So you give it protect, substitute, just keep on waiting until you get like +2 or +3, and then
come in and one-shot everything.
One-shot everything.
God, could you... Wow. That's ridiculous. And then there's going to be people who are running Battle Royale with Yungoos, or Yungoose's evolution, that has Stakeout and the Magearna. Because those two together with that strategy is just ridiculous. You know, somebody switches in. One thing I'm wondering is, like, if their Pokemon faints and they have to put another Pokemon in, will it still count? Because...
If so, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. I feel like it should only work if they're like, oh no, he's weak, let me throw this guy in. Or if somebody uses return or something like that.
Because otherwise... You just faint one Pokemon, and if you have a stat boost, you could sweep through their entire team.
And sweeping is not something I'm fond of. Like, in competitive battles. Don't get me wrong, I've swept the Elite Four with a perfectly built Pokemon many times. But I feel like in competition battles, sweeping is just... it's not right. Not necessarily not right, but it's not ethical. Like, you can do it, but you should feel bad about yourself for doing it. Well, you guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for now. We might bring up another topic like this, probably about Monster Hunter Generations, but I'm not going to talk too much about Monster Hunter Generations in this video. Well, that's it. Signing off. See you later. Stay happy.
Bye.